7th standard English.
In this video, we are going to see the next part of the story in the 7th standard. So, in the last part, we saw the village is getting ready and the people are going, and we learned about Hamid and how about Hamid, everything is went on. So, now what happened at the worship? So, all the boys went for the worship. After finishing the worship, they made the sign of the peace by hugging everything. So, the worship is finished. They are coming out of the Eid. Now, all these little boys are going for the shopping now. There are so many shops are there already said. Toy shops are there, sweet shops are there, the hardware shop is there. When we go for the festival, there will be so many shops now. Now the boys are going for the shopping. Before that, already we know the boys are having so many paisa in their pocket. So we saw that Muhammad is having 12 paisa, Mohsin is having 15 paisa. What about Hamid? Hamid is now having just 3 paisa only in his pocket. So already we know he is a poor boy. So he is having just 3 paisa in his pocket. What is going to do with that? So soon after they are getting into the market, they saw a merry-go-round. So merry-go-round is nothing but ratanam. Okay, so the merry-go-round is there. For the merry-go-round, 1 paisa you can get the 25 rounds. If you give 1 paisa, you can get the 25 rounds in the merry-go-round. Okay, the elephant toys are there, the horse toys are there. You can sit on the elephant or the horse, and the camels you can go for a merry-go-round. So now all the boys, those who are having money, they just mounted on the horse, elephant and camels, and they started to go for a round. Now Hamid is looking them, and he is thinking, should I spend 1 paisa for the merry-go-round? So he is thinking that, so if I go for a merry-go-round, I will spend 1 paisa and the money will be reduced, and also he is not liking go for the merry-go-round. So he avoided, he did not go for the merry-go-round. So soon after finishing the merry-go-round, all the boys are going for the shopping. The shops are there. They came across to the toy shop. What other toys are there? The toys, soldiers, milkmaid, kings and ministers, water carrier, washerwoman, holy men. This kind of toys are there. It is sold there. So the vendors are sitting there. They are selling all these toys. So the boys are started to buy one by one. Take one by one toys. So Muhammad bought a policeman toy, and Mohsin bought a water carrier, something like water bottle, and Noori bought a lawyer toy, and Sami bought a tamburi. So the boys started to buy. These toys are cost of 2 paisa. Now Hamid is thinking, should I spend 2 paisa for all these toys? Because the toys are made of clay, mud clay. If it falls down suddenly, it breaks. So if it falls into the water, it will be nothing in color. So he is thinking, should I waste my money for all these toys? First of all, he did not go for the merry-go-round. He did not want to spend 1 paisa. Now he is not willing to buy any toys. All the people, they bought toys. Policeman is there, water carrier, lawyer, husband. These boys bought, but Hamid did not buy anything. He is thinking, should I buy any toys? So the toy shop is finished. After the toy shop, they went for the sweet shop. In the sweet shop, there are so many piles of heap of sweets are there. Laddu is there, janggery, sesame seed, candy, alwa, and the gulab jamun is there. The boys started to buy sesame candies. Some bought alwa and they ate. Some bought gulab jamun and they ate. But Hamid is thinking, should I buy the sweets? And he did not buy. Though he is hungry, he did not eat anything. So he did not buy to eat anything. He is thinking how to spend this 3 paisa. Soon after finishing the sweet shop, the boy started to move to the another shop. The another shop is hardware shop. Hardware shop means irumbu kada. So hardware shop is there, jewelry shops are there. So the boys are not interested there. Now Hamid stopped there near the hardware shop and he started to look at all the hardware things. He found there was a tong. Tong is there. Tong means koradu. The tong is there. When he thought of tong, he thought of his grandma, Granny Amina. So whenever Amina Granny is making chapati, she is getting hurt by the fire because there was no time to catch the chapati and take. So he thought of buying the tong. So he went near the shop and he was staring at the tongs. The vendor said, "You are a little boy, you go some other place and you stare at something." But Hamid asked how much the tong is. What is the price of the tong? The man said, the tong, it becomes 6 paisa. He said, the tong becomes 6 paisa. But Hamid is having 3 paisa. So Hamid started to worry. His heart went up. So he thought of buying one thing, but he is not having proper money, sufficient money now. He started to ask him for some less money. Can you less your price? He is asking. But the man said, "Okay, I can less money. You give 5 paisa and you can get it." But he is having 3 paisa. So finally he asked, "Sorry, I am having only 3 paisa. Can you give?" Fear, out of fear he asked. So the seller just thought for a while and got the 3 paisa and gave him the tongs. So now Hamid bought tongs. T-O-N-G-S, a pair of tongs. Hamid bought. It is a hardware and iron tongs. So now what happened? Hamid bought it happily and he was taking. All the boys looked at Hamid and they are asking, "Is it a toy? See, I bought policeman, it is a toy. I bought water carrier, it is a toy. But what about tongs? It is not a toy." But Hamid said, "It is a toy. When I hold it on my shoulder, I use it as a gun. When I hold it on my hands, I can play like a tambourine." What Hamid bought. And also he said, "When I throw it, doesn't break. When I put it in the water also, it doesn't vanish." So it is something tiger among the toys. So he called his tong as a tiger among the toys. So the boys are surprised to see Hamid is more liking the tongs. So soon after they finished all the purchase, they came back, they ran, and Hamid also ran to his grandma. He came home. So when grandma called Hamid and he was with the tongs, she asked, "Where did you buy this? Where did you get this?" Hamid said, "I bought it for 3 paisa. The granny started to scold now. "You stupid boy. Since morning you did not eat anything. We also nothing here to cook anything. You probably might have eaten, no? So you are so hungry. And why did you buy this?" So granny started to scold. So Hamid thought granny will be very happy when I get the tongs, but now granny is angry. So Hamid replied in a sad manner, "Granny, I saw you every day. You are making chapati or while you are cooking, you are getting burnt your hands. The fire from the furnace, from the stove, it burns your hand and you are getting hurt. I saw you every day. So it will be useful to you." So that's why I bought these tongs. So now granny is heart deeply moved towards his grandson. She called her grandson and she hugged him with the tears and the love went on there. So for the old lady, the tong 3 paisa, it is very costliest thing and very very precious thing for her. With this the story is over. What they want to say from this story? The story shows the love of a grandson towards her grandmother. Okay, so students, those who are hearing this story, it is not mere a lesson, but it is valuable things that is giving that you should love your grandparents. So grandchildren, you should love your grandparents and make them happy. And study well. Bye.